How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. Second stream of today. The last one was Grand Theft Auto, and that was earlier this afternoon. Thank you for the fart. Let me just get that fart in before I've said hi to everyone. I'm not going to say your name now, because you rudely interrupted. Thank you for the fart. Smooch, Sniper, Skellington, Ravicus Maximus, Tony Silver needs a shout out, Shady McMilkman, Bambi, Dark Surfina, Tash, Wutaz, Sawkill, Cat, and Djenku. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I saw your game. You tried to get the fart in while I'm talking so that I don't say other people's names first. Nice try. Sneaky. Whoa! Hello. That is a really, really, really good start. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. 11 months on the bounce. You must like it here. So much so that you're now the Dragonborn. You are famous. Look at your name on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Everyone gets to kill you. Thank you very much. You know the rules, people to fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I'll have to kill you instead. Much like the Alpha on this server. Whoever ends up as Alpha will get an Arena Champion pet for Season 2. We have 1 week left. If you think you're hard enough, there is a server on PlayStation, which is free, and it's a Blitz server. It's very, very difficult to craft and farm, but with that in mind, it is full out PvP and seasonal. It will reset on the 1st. The winner will get a mega prize to start with. If you have Battle Pass on ZonoGaming.com, you will obviously get a head start because you get some cool tools. But outside of that, anyone can join. Vigix, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Again, 1 week left. The new season starts on the 1st, and it looks like I haven't been blown up. So I was going to check earlier, but I'll check now. See if anything has been affected whatsoever. Loot bag I don't really care about because that's my own stuff. Looks like nobody's blown anything up. Somebody's died. Doesn't matter. Ravicus Maximus! Oh, fucking hell. Haha. Oh, sip of lava to go with that. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. But you broke the bot. You broke it. Ravicus Maximus is up to a whopping 2,241 gifted subs on the channel. Bit and Cake in the chat, people. Clown Prince, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you received a gifted sub, say thank you to the gifter. Dude, what a fucking legend. Who's going for it? Are you? I don't see the rest of them. I don't see Claw, I don't see Dark Serafina, I definitely don't see Raddy because he just turns up when I'm live and then disappears again. I think it's yours. I think you and Buddha are just going to win because everyone else by default is fucking scared. And there it goes. We got there eventually. Hype train incoming. If anybody else does bits or subs, the hype train's going to start. Bloody early for it though, so you never know. I am in my special secret base. I obviously can't claim alpha because that wouldn't be fair. Because I run the fucking server and then you just get people going, oh, I want the boost every time they fucking lose because they're losers. But I am taking part, obviously, to cause issues to those people that do join to make it a little bit more difficult for them. But it looks like Zyhunters are probably going to take it because the rest of them are not very good, actually. Hi, Zyninjas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Simo, how you doing as well? Welcome in. We are 1 sub away from killing the Dragonborn, by the way. If anyone subs individually rather than a gifted sub, they will take the throne. But if you gift it, then you'll kill him anyway. I need to delete all this shit. I've got so much stuff I don't need on me. This all needs to stay somewhere safe. Otherwise, then other ninjas will take it off me. Hello, Zion Ninjas. Drea and Slayer Demon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You hook Zion Ninjas. How you doing? Welcome in. Where the fuck is my... That's not going to work. Got no materials in there. Dumbass. Slayer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Loads of people today. Oh shit, I just dodge rolled through a giant. For those that do not know what the fuck this is Conan Exiles. Put exclamation point Conan in the chat and you'll have a website link there with multiple different pages regarding the servers that I run. I'm a G Portal partner. Put exclamation point G Portal in the chat. If you want to make your own servers, you get 10% off. Congratulations. Easy peasy. Just click the link and it goes, 10% off. You're one of those people that wants 10% off. Well, there you go then. Done. That's it. That's all you need to do. All this stuff is getting deleted in a week. Ready to start again. It's going to be fucking mega. That should be locked. I'm half anticipating Zyhunters to come through my fucking door. Battle Pass link, thank you very much indeed. Turtle Swatter, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Links work, everything's done. Brilliant. It said one more interaction and a hype train will start. Nobody did anything and it started by itself anyway. We have a very, very impatient conductor. Thank you very much indeed for the hype train. We are now starting on, obviously, level 1 with 60% in already. If you take part in that via bits or subs, then you will move the bar. The further the bar goes, the more money I get. And, of course, the more emotes you get, more importantly. Dark Surfing with 100 bits, thank you very much. President is the old command, don't work anymore. Fuck. Bollocks. What the fuck was it? Battle Pass, the new one, isn't it? Ah, there you go then. Private, no cheat, no but help. Oh, fucking hell. I'll take that. Hype Train level 2. This is what happens when you look in boxes. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate Bit and Cake in the chat. We've got a new Dragonborn people. Turtle Swatter is now to 396 gifted subs on the channel. Headshot. Get it dead. You know the rules by now, people. The fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take the place of stream. I'll have to kill you instead. Thank you very much. I didn't make my fucking map. I'm probably not going to be able to make it. I'm never going to get around to it. We've got a week left, and my map is going to be fucking useless. Should have just made it all along, shouldn't I? Thank you very much. Remember, say thank you to the gifter if you received a gifted sub. Otherwise, they'll hunt you down and take all your stuff. True story. 15 days without pants. CGI Shadow, you're gonna get really cold, mate. It's gonna shrivel up even smaller. That's awkward. Actually, I don't need that. That needs to be in here. Bomb dust. Use it or lose it, basically, on this particular server. I've got loads to fucking use. More explosive arrows. Yes, this is the last week, the final stretch for the first season. So if you are gunning for alpha, now is the time to actually do something about it. Otherwise, it's goodbye gear anyway. All your shit is gonna go, all your base is gonna go, ready for you to start again and find somewhere awesome to live. This all needs to go in the box. Wotat's just what? How did Wotat's sub just come up again? And how is Spantifical the Dragonborn? The housing expert. Get it done. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete, 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 delete. Oh, don't delete that. I need those. Keep that. I'm never going to make this fucking map. What do I need? Demon blood and shit tons of this. That is enough for 100 of them. And I need... What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not enough. I need a load more. Grumpy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Finish him.
Mike Macon is in the chat. Give him a shout out. If you're not following him already, fix yourself. Quickly. Susie Boston, long time no see. Have a shout out in the chat. All the way from Costa del Cyrodiil. How is the map of tears? Oh dear. That doesn't need to go in there. I'm doing inventory management, people. Imagine all this stuff being used. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna use it at all. This needs to go into here. This needs to go into here. I do have some form of organization here, don't worry. I planned it, obviously. I should probably just dump it all. Need that, need that, need that, need that, don't need that. That can go in there. These can stay with me. Actually, no, you can go on here. Found a leg. Rules. The rules are... Mike's allowed a shout out. That is almost a full one. That is a full one. He's ready.
Chicken attack.
Who did chicken attack? Thank you very much, Slayer Demon. Much appreciated. Bit and Cake in the chat. Thank you very much indeed. That can all go in there. That can go in there as well. That can go in there, even though I don't need it to be in there. That can be dumped. They can be dumped. The hammer goes on the bar. That stays with me. That stays with me. These get eaten. That stays with me as well. Chuck, chuck, keep, chuck, chuck, keep. I just need to pick up some repair kits and I'm good to go. Am I encumbered? No. Mate, get out of the way.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker, to you as well. How you doing? Ahaha, I'm not really here. Ripping up a carpet in the old house. Okay. Hello, not really here. Hype train is almost over, people. Do something about it. If you want to keep the hype train, you need to get past level 2. We're currently 14% in with a minute left. If you don't want to keep the hype train, then congratulations, you got emotes level 1. This big motherfucker is now my pet. And you are going to guard my base from any unsuspecting fuckaroonies. Yeah, I've been busy. This is a very tricky server. Are you still doing giveaways at sub goal, asking for a friend? You don't get to ask if I'm doing giveaways. The giveaway goal, dude, for that was 700. We didn't get anywhere near it. Boing! I never do giveaways when people ask about giveaways. But am I still trying to hit goals so I can pay the rent? Of course I am. Hey Zai, how's your night going so far? Sind, welcome to the stream. Hi all, I'm new to ESO and I've been following some of you guys. I was wondering if there's a chat group to get help of experienced players willing to sub. You sub if other people help you? I mean, you could just sub anyway. There isn't a group for it. That's kind of what the ESO community is as a whole. You have followers on the channel that might answer questions in the comment section, or you can attach yourself to Patreon. Patreon is a private Discord, private perk system where you get access to the private Discord at the same time. And everyone's going to give you that link. Join any of the guilds, join Patreon, or simply watch. However, today is not ESO. Today is something completely different. Also, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Where the fuck is he? Where's my new robot? Ah, there you are. You are a fucking idiot. Come here. And why have you only got 19,700 health? You should have 20. Anyway. Withdraw, no. Hold, chase, yes. Full aggressive. Maximum range. Follow distance doesn't matter. You're not following me anymore. Wing. Look at that. There's my pet. Sky, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We'll take nothing with us. Where is my mega pet? But Archer decided to fire. I've lost my pet. Not you. Where the fuck has she gone? You? No. Not you. Not you. Mom, I've lost one of my pets. It's a really good one as well. New update coming soon, by the way. Update will be on the 25th. Patreon well worth it, even at the first level. Thank you very much indeed. Again, there's 10 years worth of experience and information on the channel, on Discord, or Patreon Discord, on my Twitch streams. There's just so much stuff to take in. There's not a set group out there that is necessarily going to give you absolutely every single answer you ever want, because there's a lot of questions you're going to have, especially as a new player. But the information and the content is there. So if you're looking for something very unique or specific, then obviously use the YouTube channel. Outside of that, if you want stuff that is personal, then that's what the Patreon Discord is for. That doesn't mean I'm going to be there to answer questions 24/7, but it does mean you get to be introduced to a private community. Where the fuck is my minion? No. I had a mega minion that had 1 million health. It's not 1 million, but a lot. Where did I put her? I've lost my minion. Fuck it. Not you. Maybe behind these? You hide in the minion behind yourselves? Maybe outside. Patreon, well, I've read that one already. We don't like the fun, please. No, fuck the fun, please. Stupidity is something that I don't support. I mean, we need it, because obviously you need to make fun of stupid people, but I've lost my minion. I've got a pet missing. Why have I got a pet missing? Doesn't make any sense. This is a very, very aggressively difficult PvP server, by the way. Remote bearer has died. How did she die? That's not the one. That's not right. I mean, I know they died. It wasn't killed by anybody. That was deleted by me. RNG is OP. That's the one it was called. Where the fuck is she? She's returned home. You know, I know there's a tracker before anyone tries to tell me how to play the game that I obviously have servers for. But, I've lost her. Put survival in the chat, by the way, if you want the YouTube channel for this particular content. I put her in a really good spot, and now I don't know where she is. Right, fuck it. Following. What the fuck is in the bazaar? Ooh! What's this? Oh, cooler versions of the stuff and things? You what? Different weapons. Oh, look at that. Tarnished. I'm not going to use iron, though. Iron shit. If I'm going to use explosive dudes, I use stone. If I'm going to use big ones, I use crystalline. What is this? Cool stick. Is it better than the regular crappy stick we have? because that is a bit small. We'll have that. Got the magic stick. Right. The rest I don't need. Must have been very, very good spot. Then it must have been. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. Followers. RNGOP. She's miles away. She's grayed out. Oh, fuck me. Break bond, no. Stats, no. Rescue, no. I need to trigger your tracking. If I can remember all the buttons. What are you doing there? We're going on an adventure. Someone had a late night out. What the fuck? At the purge base? I think so. I didn't put her there though. And it said RNG OP returned home. Why do you look different? You don't look as icy as usual. Oh, yes you do. Get off. No, not daggers. Not daggers. That mech should have done 5 billion purges by herself. That would be awesome if they could trigger it, wouldn't it? Fuck off, giants. And you. Boing. It is bright, people. It is bright. Also, for those of you that took part in the hype train, congratulations, you have emotes to show off. Show them off. Conan, the hangover, basically. You know those nights where you wake up in Gratwood and you're not sure how you got there? Yeah, that shit. Thanks awesome for the tips. The game's been going good apart from the DLC dungeons I'm tanking. Never seen them and never seem to get a real healer, just have high champ level speedrunners. Oh, those fuckers. Yeah, so you'll also notice that they die a lot and they do stupid shit and they miss stuff all the time. Level doesn't make someone better at the game, but it definitely boosts their ego. Don't worry, dude. There's plenty of tank builds on the channel that will help you and your group. And some of them, well, most of them are strong as fuck, so you won't need to worry too much about heals in general. But if you make some friends, maybe they'll use one of the healer builds on the channel, which will definitely help you. Boing. Bear in mind, in Elder Scrolls Online, which I'm not playing today, so I'm going to try and veer off that a little bit. It's not about your level, it's about your skill. The more you learn and the more you can apply your basics, the better you will be. Your champion points could be 300, you could still outplay someone at 3,000. It doesn't make them more powerful or better at the game overall. It's not like Warcraft where it's linear as fuck, where everything does obviously stack on top of itself to make you more powerful even if you're shit. In ESO, it's about how well you apply the basics. Obviously, there's some complicated mechanics in some of the content, but if you don't know the basics, the complicated stuff is useless for you anyway. Where is she? She's over here? I don't agree. Who's that? I found her. Why are you there? This is how I quested in most in Colombia. Q, well, actually, right? Yeah, you'd wait for someone to come in and chat and go, well, actually, do you know what? Blah, 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 achievements, blah, 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 blah. My mum's calling me. It's tea time. Fuck those guys. Fuck them indeed. She obviously needed some time. What the fuck is she doing? She had a date. She had a date. You're not allowed one. Have some gruel. This is a very, 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 very random rare pet. So, technically speaking, that is a, where the fuck is it? I think it's Shemite. Shemite Bearer? No, it's not. Skelos Bearer. Skelos Bearer 1. Or 2 or 3, but 1 has got the most health. The rest of them has got lower health, but higher other stats. The Skelos Bearers, until they fix it, are broken. Broken. So, there's 2 types. There's a Defarian dude, and then there's a Zamorian, I think? Or no, Hyborian female. If you get the female, she's got 48,000 health or something when she comes out. If you get the male, he comes out 1.8. Now, 1.8 is huge, and if you do actually build him into health, he can come out with about 10k, which is that on par with that of the arena champion. So very, very strong. But they are rare as shit. They're basically volcano minions, but they only come out of purges or bars. So stack up a few bars, do loads and loads of T1 purges, and hopefully you fucking get one. If you do, pray that it's the female, because if it is, she's tanky as fuck. And if you build her for health and you get good stats, This happens. 203,865 health. She doesn't hit very hard at all. She's only got 14 strength, and it's pretty shit. But that will kill a player quickly, and it will kill anything in the game. So much fucking health is ridiculous. Tanky as fuck. Most people won't even bother with her. So if you can get one of those, happy days. But they are rare. Out of all the purchases I've ever done, granted I usually do T10s, but out of all the purchases I've done, including the ones, I've only seen that spawn twice. But it does. It still exists, so get one. Again, it doesn't hit anywhere near as hard as other minions, but it is enough to do damage. So, here's an example. Decoy in front of a purge base so the archers more time for target practice. Correct. Just use it as a pincushion. An actual tank. So that there. Missed. That'll do. Not terrible. I mean, it's quicker than I could kill it. By the way, if I see people, I am blowing them up. I'm hunting. I need Ichor to be fair, but I've got a week left. What's the point of my fucking map? Don't need it. Beat him up. He's a bit slow. You missed! You hit him that time. Well done. Kill the moose. Hoping it's quite quiet. It's not. It's quieter than usual. I haven't seen the whole clan on for a while, and I've seen a lot of other people coming in twos, kind of in out, in out, in out, scoping out the fucking server. Usually heroes that run away after they die. Please hit something for the love of fuck. See, she's fucking strong, but she's slow. I don't think they're all the same though, because it turns out that most NPCs or thralls that you have seem to have a personality. Some are sort of combat ready, and the others are thick as shit. Buddha, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out for Buddha, please. Buddha, we got 1 week left on the server. Blitz server, that is. Put battle pass in the chat, or I should just put website in the chat and click on Conan Exiles. We've got multiple different servers. 3 are tied to Patreon specifically with the battle pass perk. They are private, but you can access them with that perk. This one is not private. Technically I own it, obviously, but it's not private, it is public, and anyone can join on PlayStation. But if you do have the Battle Pass perk as well, then you'll get extras when the server starts. Conan is not the correct link, but that is why I said do website. Blitzworks, yes, correct. Instructions were hard to follow, weren't they? Oh shit. We got there. We'll use Blitz for the time being then, I guess. Battle Pass for those that want the private ones. Private ones, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So it's all 3 platforms. Bear in mind, we are doing an update for this game Tuesday. Hopefully. Where the fuck am I going? Looking for bad guys. I'm gonna blow people up. 1 week left. You lot need no base anymore. Don't need it. I'm gonna take it off the map. Boing. Have you seen that motherfucker that came on the other day that got mad? The one who decided that it's mod abuse to beat him toe to toe? Fucking whinger. Could not believe that. Mod abuse, bro. I bet I've got the wrong arrow. Nope, we're good. Yeah, that's explosive. Missed. I'm not fighting him toe to toe. Just knock me over and waste my durability. Love bugs sometimes. Is it the same guy who raid everyone in a couple of nights? Yes, the same conversation I've had like 8 times in a week. Yes, Buddha, keep up. He went crying to his mummy and now has an emotional support macaroni owl on the fridge. I bet he does. I bet it's inside a cupboard as well, so nothing can actually go on the fridge. Got to nail it onto the wall or use blue tack, and his mum said, no blue tack allowed. You get it stuck in the carpet. Gotta go up early tomorrow, or extra early tomorrow. This is the same time you always go, Smooch. Let's not pretend. Wishing you funsies. Good night. Thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. Did you see today's Grand Theft Auto stream? Fucking hell, man. They gave me this special car. They were like, hey, I got this car. Check it out. You're gonna love it. Nah. Do a time trial. Yeah. Check out my wheels. He was this really fucking over the top, egotistical fuck flap. And he just sat there and on the fucking comms the whole time. He's like, hey, how'd you like the handling? It's shit. How'd you like suspension? It's shit. How'd you like this cool car? It's shit, dude. Honestly, it spun on a dime at a passing fucking wind and just wouldn't stay fucking straight. Fucking things skid all over the place. Now, granted, you got a driving level that will improve over time the longer you played, so that will be easier, obviously. Handling gets better. But right off the bat, that was crap. I took 3 laps trying to get it done. I got it done on the 3rd one, but the first 2 were horrendous. Every single time I looked in a different direction, traffic decided to aim at me. And the rest of the time, if you go, oh, a rock, let's hit it at 1 mile an hour. Oh, no, I fell and skidded and fell off a cliff. Fucking piece of shit. If you didn't see it already, watch the VODs. It's there. It's horrendous. Did make progress, though. Ended up joining some street race fucking crew, and then did my muscle car up. And then realized I'm going to spend all my fucking money on that. So rip. Doggies. Ah, doggies. And a mammoth. Yeah, missed. You gonna hit him? Oh, it's reset. Well, fuck him then. Don't bother chasing him, stupid minion. Don't you love it when you press return for your pet and you pick up rocks? You should be able to chuck them. Actually just throw rocks. It should be automatically added to your weapon wheel. Or your quick wheel. I mean, technically you can on Ark. You can use slingshot, can't you? But on here you can't throw rocks. Weird though, you'd think barbarians and cavemen and stuff would do that. I don't want to be over here. I could. I'm not really into farming anything at the moment though. Just looking for new people to kill. It is time to blow everyone up. It's been 3 weeks on this server. There's 1 week left before it resets. So now is the time that everyone should be killing each other. I mean, they should have been doing that anyway, but... Out for bother? Yeah, just call it causing trouble. Boing, boing. Already had a fight the other day on the bridge. It was brilliant. I wasn't gonna take everyone's glory from them and go and just go and get all the loot and keep it. But I found the fucker way too quickly. I was like, you guys need to get here. I found all your shit. It was epic. Who's having a melt? You? You're an NPC for a quest. How are you pretending to attack me? Whatever. Boing, boing. So, new Conan update next. Would you like to know some trivia? Would you like to know some useless trivia? Fun fact! It's not a fun fact. Facts aren't fun, they're just facts. Fun is getting pushed on the swing. Would you like to know what fact this be? Not that I'm there to compare anything or anything, but I did post this in Tony's stream as well. Now, most people that play games that especially are easy to stream snipe, most of the time people don't stream them. So the numbers are hidden because people are not tricked. People are led to believe that the more something is watched on Twitch or YouTube, the more popular it is. That's not the case. That's the case of people might be watching for information, or people might just want to catch a bit of live streaming just because they do. Doesn't necessarily determine whether a game is popular or not. Here's a base for comparison. On Steam alone, bear in mind we all know that Conan has got Xbox and PlayStation. We all know ESO has got Xbox and PlayStation. Look the numbers up yourself, right? Within the last week or so, the highest point for any 24-hour period for Conan Exiles was 19.4k. In any day, 19,000 people playing. On Steam alone. ESO, same gauge, 18. Now you know how popular ESO is. Now consider how many people actually play this while they're not watching it. Boing. Most things that are risk versus reward, where you lose all your shit, people don't tend to stream what they're doing because they're scared of getting chased. He says, well, on a Blitz server that is going to reset. Boing. Olympian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Look it up. Crazy, right? Boing, boing. Again, that is a Steam alone. That's not including PlayStation or Xbox or even non-Steam launches. Because not everything is run through Steam. That is just those metrics alone. That's where people's light bulbs go off. Like, ding! What the fuck? Really? People play this stuff and don't? Yes, they do. They play it and don't stream it. Again, risk first reward games. You'll find that most PvP games that have high viewing don't lose anything. So COD, GTA, for example, which I was playing earlier on today. Apart from if you're carrying too much money, and then even then you respawn too fast and people don't get your shit anyway. You have to actually get mugged. But GTA, COD, Fortnite, anything that you don't actually lose any of your progress, any of your gear, anything like that, they tend to be streamed a lot because stream sniping doesn't really matter too much. Games where you lose everything, people don't stream it. What about ESO then? Imperial Sewers and Imperial City. People don't stream that as often as they play it because they could lose all their tel bar by being stream sniped. Mark JPVVA, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. That is actually why, for the longest time, I didn't actually show you all this stuff. Because I wanted to, but it was too risky. Now I don't give a fuck. We've got loads of servers, come kill me, I don't care. Same for Eve as well. What uses which fire powder? I've got a lot, but not found any use for it. There are a few things you can make, but one of the most major ones, the ones that people use the most, is the blue flames. So, while it is used for many things, before anyone goes, well, it's for this as well, because I used Wikipedia. Good for you. You can use the internet. Blue torches. The ones that go on the wall. There's one on the ground as well. There's a big stick, but the ones that glow blue. Also, this is busy. Jabal Bag event is up again, by the way. This area here is missing a lot of trees. Bear is back, so it's been a while. But the server has slow resource respawn. Someone has been here. Chopping down wood. The advantage of blue flame. Yes, it's blue. That's it. It looks awesome. Fashion. That's why. Now, the glow sticks, the ones that come from the dregs, there is an advantage to those. So, first of all, they use goo and bone. But most of all, they can be used underwater. However, they do not emit heat. So you have to be very careful of that. So if you're in the volcano, you're like, hey, I'm going to use this blue whizzy stick. No, that doesn't do anything. It just makes everything glow really nicely. Wing. I half expected anyone, well, someone to be in here. Nobody's in here. You know that dude that shouted mod abuse? Watch this. See this? I don't have enough materials to put a block down, right? That's how you hunt people. It's really fucking simple. Check this. Land already claimed. That means somebody's close by. That is how I found that fucking shit canoe, and that is how I found him really, really bloody fast. As soon as you see land claimed, you look around to find out where you think they are. It could be up or down or around. Anyway, painfully obvious there, that is a base. That is Ravicus Maximus. I'm not going to prod him while I'm on stream, but I am looking for bad guys. So if I find anyone that isn't you, I'm going to blow them up. Oh yeah, I blew the door up the other day. I went in there with a battering ram and knocked the doors down, and then all his minions came out. I ran off. Baby. See this beam here that looks mega cool? Looks like a Power Ranger beam. Sad times. When you used to have a shrine at T3, that would happen to prove how OP you are. Every single shrine had its own unique color, beam, and you'd see it from space. So, any T3 shrines that would throw up... Oh, can't say words. Any T3 shrines that would show up on the map would also emit a beam from them. Even though maybe they bring it back. They really should bring it back, because I'm pretty sure nearly everyone and their dog complained about it. Anyone that plays Conan that played it in the past, do you want the beams back? And anyone that has only played recently, do you want the beams at all? Bear in mind, remember, if you have like a T3 Yogg shrine, big red beam. If you have a T3 Jabal Bag shrine, big green beam. All that kind of stuff. 7 different shrines, 7 different colors. Looks like that to prove that you're OP as fuck. Yes, I have a screenshot somewhere where I had 6 different shrines and it looked like I called down the Power Rangers. Pink, blue, red. It was awesome. I need to swap shields. And where are you? This needs to go on the bar. Got a heat shield and a cold shield. My armor is not really helping me with the temperature too much, but if I have the right shield, I'll be fine. Technically speaking, I should be okay in the desert anyway, but just in case. In the cold, I'm fine because I've got the helmet. Boing. Yeah, the dude built up over there. This area here. One of the most obvious alpha spots in the entire Exiled lands. Like 50,000 people on YouTube know that that is the spot. Here's a tip, especially if you're playing on a server like this, where anywhere is open. You can build anywhere on the server. I've opened it up so that there are no points of interests that will block you. You can build anywhere. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. You can build anywhere. So, on a server where the map is completely wide open, use your brain if you expect to survive. Unless you are actively online and defending from the inside, you will not protect your base while offline. Unless you have a million archer posts and they actually work very well, because you might place them in the wrong place. Try understanding what there is on YouTube already. Best build spot ever. Use that to hunt people. Okay? Don't use it to build, use it to hunt people. You build somewhere else where nobody fucking knows. Or somewhere where everybody can fucking see you, but the base is so OP no one can get in. Previously, you used to have god bubbles where you could protect your base for a day and a half from missile fire, i.e. bows and shit, explosive arrows, whatever, and gods. That don't exist no more. But you used to be able to. Now everything is raidable. What up, Zion Ninjas? Coyote Astronaut, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did you just hear my words of advice? Missed. He does take a while to kill dragons, but he's OP as fuck, so it doesn't matter. You did not hear my words of advice. Coach Astronaut. You know when people go onto YouTube all the time and look up stuff before they've even started playing a game? Like Conan, best place to build a base ever. Never use that information you build. I'm assuming you can hear me. This sounds quite loud to me. Is this drowning me out? Hopefully that's not drowning me out. Anyway, never build where you are told the best places are. Just look there to hunt people. Because stupid people will all go there pretending that they've only just found out a secret, but they haven't looked at the numbers. So let's imagine that 50,000 people are currently playing, and 50,000 people have all seen the same video, and 50,000 people all now think they're the one person in the world that knows where the best base is. They ring their mates up at work and they go, hey, I know where the best base is, we're gonna go get it. Someone's already there, or someone's hunting you when you are. Build somewhere else. Know where people commonly build and hunt them, but don't build that. Unless, again, you are a large clan and you are very well defended. You will have to be quite special to be able to get away with that. It's fine? Excellent. Why am I up here? Don't want to be up. Actually, maybe he's built back up again. I'll check. If he's built back up again, I'm going to blow him up. Toxic, bro. No, it's not. It's a survival game. Live. Or don't. Oh my god, you should have seen the GTA server earlier. I was finishing off what I was doing, and outside of my apartment in that game, all hell let loose. There was about 12 players just having a war. Flying bikes, fucking jets, the lot, and you would spawn, missile launcher dead, spawn, missile launcher dead. It's a fucking mess. I went indoors and watched the TV. Boing! So up here, you can actually put walls all the way along here and stop people from getting up, and then make your base within it. On the public server that I used to be on, the one I alphaed fucking several months at a time, this particular base was taken by somebody, and they had the whole bridge. I mean, every single ounce of it. My policy of, this looks cool, I'll build here, is clearly serving me. Yes, that's exactly what you should do. Oh, he can't be stunned. Rip. Bleed me through the fucking shield. Disagree. Hit him. Thank you. He drops a sword that is legendary, but shit. Boing. Technically, it's not shit, but it's old school. This will give you cold resistance, and of course, it applies cripple. Now, what also applies cripple is these. The shank, which is a set of daggers. Now, I know there's stronger daggers in the game, but these ones apply cripple, which slow your enemy down. If you are using daggers against somebody, and you slow them down, they're dead. The trick to using daggers is to make sure you connect. That's the hardest part, because they're toe-to-toe. Slow them down, you can finish your combo and kill them. You don't, they're going to run away. Problem is, if they're also very, very quick, they might get you first. This is where the dude built. Granted, I've fought a massive war up there before, and we had to use a really big tower to get up there and use bats to kind of land on the roof. But this is where the dude built. I also need my torch, wherever it's gone. There. So look very carefully. Hopefully it's quiet at the moment. It is. Up here is where he built. Up there. Now, you're not going to be able to see much because it's dark, but you see those two corners up there? Very, very slightly. One either side, one left, one right. He filled all that in with the ceiling, and that's where his base was. That cannot be approached from above or the sides because it's actually locked inside there, inside the cubbyhole. Granted, that's a very, very popular and probably most popular alpha spot outside of the dam. But because it is so popular, it's really easy to find people there. And this is how I found him again. Do this. Land already claimed. I don't have to look up there. I just have to find this where the land claim is. This I can build. This I can't. Must be here somewhere. Could be under me. Could be above me. Could be in front of me. So I went all the way to here. Looked up. Found the fucking base. And that shitty canoe decided to shout mod abuse. Dude, you built in the obvious place. The most obvious place in the fucking game. Yeah, and then he died. Because he was fighting us for bloody ages. Running away, come back in, running away, come back in. He would have lived if he wasn't greedy. Technically speaking, he was getting his ass kicked to start with and just kept coming back in. If he'd have just fucked off knowing that he wasn't ready for that fight, he would have been fine. But he didn't. Also, he hasn't been up there since. Okay, don't laugh if I die. This is... You know what, I'm not going to climb up there. Fuck that. I'm just going to blow it up. There's more shit to blow up. There's no night vision. Not that one. Aha! Now you can see. Got a furnace up there. I don't have many gas arrows. Okay. Everything on this server is very difficult to make. So it doesn't last as long. Either because obviously explosives are really, really powerful on here, but they do take you a lot to use them. Cat, thank you for the fart, much appreciated. That must be nearly dead. This is how you blow up a ceiling base. Mod abuse, yeah, whatever, mate. Nearly out of poison. Doesn't matter, I've got poison orbs anyway. I can't throw them up there because they'll never reach. But the trick is, they tend to build in the ceiling and have a door in the middle, so they kind of swing across the ceiling and climb up and get in the door. You can't do that, because you can't open their door. So you pop the ceiling open, and then you climb in. As you can see, that's NPC ceiling and wall. There's nothing you can do up there. I may run out of arrows before I get rid of these last bricks. I'm out. So now it's called tough shit. It might melt from that, though. I don't know how much health they've got left. I don't think there's anything else in the top there, because I'm pretty sure I got rid of it all. I did. Gutted it. Oh, there's one there. Shit. Let's go down. Very hard to see up there. There's one in each corner, and that's it. That's all that's left. Technically speaking, he could come back, destroy all that stuff, and get some materials back, and then make a tiny, tiny, tiny base, but let's face it, he ain't gonna do that. That's too risky. I'll never make it. And on this server, that's not wise to just kill yourself. What the fuck? That was not very nice. Werewolf spawned fucking behind me on this bloody diving board. Good job my pet was there. Fucking hell, that would have been a mess. Not a good idea to stand here on this server because you'll lose all your stuff. Yeah, nearly got fucking decked. He would have pushed me off the edge, I'd have died. Rip. I'd be put straight into my base and I'd have to run all the way through the ice to go and get my stuff and I would die because I don't have any gear to keep myself warm. Night Wolves are back. They are until like the 25th, 26th? Something like that, or maybe even later. It's on the website either way. Dump that. That means Jabal Bag is back, by the way, so you can actually get a were hyena. Which on these servers would be a massive, massive fucking benefit. We allowed to laugh now. We holding your breath? That's horrible. I nearly shit myself on stream. I heard him. Wonder what the fuck it was. There's no enemies. For a moment there, my brain was like, hey, there's no enemies up here. What could that possibly be? And then I realized it's dark. I got night vision on, haven't I? Fucking idiot. This particular helmet, by the way, comes from the Unnamed City. Any of the skeleton bosses that have two-hander weapons will have a chance to drop it. Commander, not Commander, whatever his fucking name is. They've all got names. Also need to be careful here to make sure that no one's stalking me. No bases either. Always keep a hammer handy so you can see where people have built. Doesn't matter that you can't build here, it matters that you can spot the land claims. Remember, if you're jumping down a cliff, put your bow away. Otherwise you can't do a spin. Look, you can spin. As soon as you get the bow out, you can't spin anymore. Any other weapon you can. But with a bow, you can't. We'll put it away. It's unlikely that anyone's going to build here because most people copy and paste YouTube. I like it when people don't copy and paste it though. I like it when they have the knowledge but they just build it in really obscure places because that allows you to actually hunt properly rather than go from A to B and already done. I'm surprised no one's built up in the dam yet though. I know 2 people tried it and I killed them and then they rage quit, but I haven't seen anyone since then do it. That one's probably the easiest to defend, but it's got the shortest route to get through. So if you have a very thick door, like multiple doors or loads and loads of foundations and you just fix it from inside, people are never going to get in. But as soon as you log off, you're fucked. Didn't used to be the case, but they allowed you to change the positioning of bombs so that you could lay them down on a ramp now. So that is raidable. Whereas before it was unraidable. Fuck off, hyena. This place to start looking is on the beach. That's where people get established. That was loud. Big crocodile. Pardon me. Those were hyenas are very scary. They've done such a good job with them just coming out of nowhere. They have. They're fucking jumpy. Only when you're in your inventory or the character menu and such. Yeah, when I'm looking over a cliff. Always check this. Nothing yet. Short swords are amazing. Fucking love it. How do you program that? Like when a player attention falls, hyena true. Yeah, basically. It'd be when inventory opens, spawn Jumpy McFlufffuck. Shit. Right, I need to be careful not to be dead here because I gotta go ninja toilet real quick. Ninja pee. You build up high, like really high. Does it still say the land's claimed on the low ground? Yes. It counts as just one block. The surrounding area is a certain amount of blocks that it will register as your land, and it's up and down as well. So it's not 10 blocks up, 10 blocks down. Maybe it's 10 around you. 1 up or 50 up counts as 1. It will still notice it. That's how I found the dude up in the ceiling. So how high up you are is a strategic approach, not necessarily a way to hide your base. As in from land claim spotting anyway. Bear in mind, the term land claim is broadly used, but people who try to cheat try to manipulate what it means. When the land is claimed, it is owned by you. But land claiming, in its doing word sort, is when you just throw loads of bricks down to prevent people from building there. That is not the same as building your base or being established there. That is cock blocking. That isn't allowed. You want to block somebody? Make an actual base. Nope, you're gonna shoot me. You see how dark it actually is? Night vision's insane. Can't see shit. Means I can actually hide in a shadow. Right, I've got to make sure I don't die. I need the ninja pee. Be right back. Oh good, I'm not dead. Daytime, must be, almost daytime. Yeah, not really. Excuse me. Don't use that. If you can get night vision goggles, I know they gizmo the fuck out of you, but they are so much safer than using a torch. Unless you're in a cold area, in which case you haven't got a fucking choice. Or technically, you can use dragon helmet, yeah, if you don't have it. I mean, if you use a dragon helmet, then you can't use night vision, can you? Rip. Ow. Rip. Right. Let's hunt fuckers. There's got to be someone down here because I know people have been in and out of the server. It's going to be daytime soon. You forget you've got these on. It's fucking incredible, actually. Look at this. Look at this. Can't see shit down there. Did all. I'm taking that. Even though I do not really have time to make a map, I might get a chance to finish it anyway. What I mean by that is I don't have time to make use of one. Bit of demon blood. Bear in mind, while you can build anywhere, you can technically build in the desert. When I say desert, I mean newbie desert. Place that you start in. Why is that cool music? Big boy! I did not realize I was next to you. Watch out, you're gonna get knocked over. Dumbass. Missed. Missed again. More demon blood. Fantastic. Oh no, no demon blood from that one. Stand corrected. Got a key though. Well, bosses drop keys. You use them in dungeons. At the end of the dungeon, you'll get a number of chests. What they're for. Did anyone on this bit server actually go into the Warmaker's dungeon and get shit done? Because I did not. I used what I could find. Hence why I look homeless as fuck. I look like I fell out of a fucking arena. And found an alien sword at the same time. More demon blood and repair kits. Don't need repair kits. Got loads. Oh, tip by the way. See this? Obviously, I went from a sword to a tool. Hold triangle, you'll swap back to your last weapon. Cool. Last weapon. Ta-da! Natively speaking, that makes good sense. Excellent! Ooh, did not know that. You do now. So, if you were in a real hurry to mine stuff for some reason, dodge roll and animation cancel that. And then swap. Technically, you can do it for both. So you could, I don't know, let's dodge roll and get the whole thing. 1, 2, you can dodge and swap really quick. Even a hammer. Anyway, you get the idea. I found a body! Found 2 bodies. Nope, that's a rock. Who the fuck are you? Daddy. I think not. You're not allowed to live there. The fuck was that? He had basics. He's gonna call themselves Daddy. Obviously. Obviously have no friends. Who are you? His mate, Malik. He had a good start too. Tools and shit. Dead. Boing, boing. Not allowing it. It's a blitz server. We're fighting for alpha. No one's allowed to live. Toxic, bro. No, it's not. How would you like it if someone killed you? Do it. I don't give a fuck. Boing, boing, boing. Played this long enough to wake up with no fucking armor. It happens. Thank you for the fart. Much appreciated. So, that is when you know people have been snooping around. That is another... No, it's not. Where's Rav? Did he see me find 2 people again? If you're new to this server, by the way, very, very difficult to farm. Very, very difficult to craft. Materials are obviously very important because they are in short supply. Unless you've got really good tools. So, these boxes, loot them. There's a bed in there that saves you so much fucking stress. They're ridiculously expensive to make. As you can see, it would cost you 15 twine and 30 plant fiber and 10 sticks. Sticks is easy. Plant fiber on its own is easy, but it's going to take you 15 plant fiber for every one of those twine. So it's going to take you a lot. Or you can just loot that chest and have one made for you. Play smarter, not harder. So while farming is useful and definitely required, go and open boxes. You hunting rabbits? You are going for a base. Boing. I'm hunting spies in the desert where they like to hide. I've had 2 already. Stop them before they can start. I love the music in the Newbie Desert. Bear in mind, this area here, normally you cannot build here. None of it. Now, I don't encourage you to camp the loading areas, because that's bad. This area, usually you can build about here, and that's about it. This whole desert is wide open on this server to build wherever the fuck you want. Same with the private servers of Patreon as well. Build wherever you want. Just don't be a dick about it. Don't build inside the doorway to a dungeon, so when they load in, they die. That's not fair. And don't build where they spawn, because again, that's dick move. But if you use the desert correctly, not a problem. Do what you want. Within that reason. That's a body. I have found another human. Hello there. Can't hear you with your face in the sand. Is that a rock or a body? That's a body. Who are you while you're asleep? Don Gladio. Oh. Dead. I would fight him if he was on his feet, but he's not. I'm not about to wait for it either. Good log in and go, this server's toxic. They killed me while I was naked. There's no rule saying you have to be clothed. I expect people, if they find me, to kill me. I expect people to take everything I've got, and I expect to be waking up in the desert. Getting killed in your sleep is brutal. Happens in the game all the time, dude. It's perfectly normal. You would not believe the amount of times it has happened. I've had people blow through my entire base and then kill everyone in it, and we all woke up in the desert with nothing left. Stupidly, they only blew up the doors and left us with all the bricks, so I just built another base. But, perfectly normal. Some places where people do tend to go is the dregs first off. Most smart people won't, but some brave people will. Def doesn't care if you're wearing pants. It doesn't. It doesn't care at all. It's a good job, by the way, they were wearing pants, because I forgot to turn the nudity thing on or off. Settings. None. Excellent. We're safe. It's fine for Twitch, but I upload this to YouTube and it doesn't like it. You're going to fall asleep in an open and not even attempt to hide yourself, you deserve it. Exactly that. Exactly that. If you really cared about whether you got killed or not, you would hide somewhere rather than being salty about it when you come back dead. If you're salty about it, you baited. You wanted to be upset because you would have hidden yourself up on top of one of those rocks or something. And they just had a rough night drinking and fell where they stood. In which case, they're going to have a really big headache as well when they come back. Now, I know the rules. Do to others as you expect them to do to you. I expect everyone to kill me. It's just an excuse, bro. No, I do expect everyone to kill me. Because I have experience in it. And it's exactly what happens. Is that a nest or a body? Nest. No, no, no. Nothing else on the path by the looks of it. Playing cleanup. It's the last week. This is the part where people can really go for it. If they are used to the game and they can build up very, very quickly, this would be perfect time for them to start taking alpha, or at least trying for it. I don't need the sword and board. Get him flip those. Fun as fuck. Now, I don't have glider joints or anything because I haven't built really expensive armor because, quite frankly, I don't have enough materials to do it. And it's not really worth it. By the time I die and lose it, it'll take me a fucking week to build it back up again. I'll just find what I can find and make use of it. But, that does mean I have to climb slightly differently because normally I just go all the way up. Now I have to kind of look for jump points. Or stopping points, even. I can still climb very, very high, but not as high as I would normally be able to. Yeah, I thought as much. Fucking nest. No body's going to be down here. That would be dumb. Oh, demon blood. He doesn't drop it. Son of a bitch. You drop it? No, they don't. They just drop flesh. It's our panda. Why do I think they drop demon blood? They don't drop demon blood. They never did. You don't know there was a golem boss there? Yep. Right as you get off the desert. Most people die there because they're trying to run to the dregs and then they leg it up here and get lost. This is a good spot to build in, actually. Most people don't actually come past this little corner. They try to cut across here. Underneath the bridge. So they skip this corner completely. They'll hit the golem sometimes, or the imp, or whatever the fuck he is, but they'll cut across here. On the off chance, though, it's worth checking. Watch me find a body now. 9 times out of 10 on private servers is where you find bodies in twos. Most people don't go on their own. You'll get a solo warrior every so often trying to make a YouTube video, fail miserably and delete all their footage. Or you'll get a couple that try to play, die really quickly because they can't handle a sandstorm, and then quit because it's not fair, and they'll go to another server where it is fair. Another sandstorm. Whee! That's the thing about survival games, though. If you do play them as survival games, they're not for everybody. Because most people can't handle losing their stuff. Or dying. Most people actually use survival games for their building. Which is why you see so many building competitions and shit like that. Which is good. There's a place for it. But if you're playing it with its survival rules intact and you adjust it however you want it to be, whether it be easier or more difficult, as soon as someone loses all their stuff, they go mental. You've got to lose your stuff. Starting out on any survival game, if you want to be good at it, especially if you want to go against other people, put on the most important stuff for you that you can possibly find, and fucking lose it. Just go drown somewhere or something, and don't go back looking for your loot. Lose it all, and start again. The trick is to see how fast you can build back up again, and what you can use around you. If you can manage that, you'll love survival games, and you'll last a very long time. If you can't, then you probably want an RPG where you don't lose anything. Where you spawn back in your bed and it's nice and cozy and all your gear is still on you. Technically speaking, you can do that with the server rules if you really want to. For me, though, that's just not for me. I think that's a bit weak. Boing. I'm sure there's a place for it. So, most people when they start the game, they don't run through here because it's too fucking dangerous. They climb up there and then go across. Obviously, you can't climb straight up because you'll be new and you can't climb very high. So they go up here. I'm telling you how to get to the dam really quick now. The danger is the sandstorm. If you haven't got a mask, which you won't have to start with, any climbing is risky. And any going anywhere near the desert is risky. So, I mean, the whole area here is. But you've got places to hide. Once you get to this area, you start running around the back of the unnamed city. You're pretty screwed if you get caught. What's that? Nothing. We had a fucking war out here at one point from one of the other servers. We had a group of people built on top of... Where is it? On top of here. 2 massive, massive buildings here. They built on top of it. And the only way to take down the defenses was to use trebuchets first and then climb up. So we'd pre-built trebuchets an hour before raid time. This server is raid 24/7. But on that server, it was only 4 hours a night. We built up trebuchets early, and as soon as the clock ticked, started taking it down. It was mental. So much fucking fun. They had god bubbles and everything. Took them out. 2 towers, 1 bubble went down, so we took it out, and then used that to get across the other one. Nobody? It's pointing. Anyway, up here. Yes, I can go around that flat bit, but there's a boss there. See that dude? New player, he'll wreck you. Even if you're not a new player, he'll wreck you. Again, if you're a new player, you can run across here. Very risky, but you can run across and use this area here to get between that and that. So where my dot is. Back of the unnamed city, run all the way up. Get to the highlands. Set yourself up a base. Good to go. Again, if you're on a blitz server like this one, where farming is very, very difficult, bearers are what you want to go farming for. Because these drop backpacks. This here, it's random what drops in it. 250 twine, 250 feathers. 250 twine is 15 plant fiber times 250. That will take you a very, very long time. Especially since here, when you go to pick plant fiber up, if I can find some, you only get 1 at a time. Kill him properly. Squishy. Boxes as well. Very, very, very important. Oh, water orbs. Nice. Oi! Didn't even see that. And it's in her hidden daggers. She is a T4 dancer and hits like a truck. Don't need any of that. Boing. Again, put Blitz in the chat if you want to join the server. Basically, just look for Zyno Gaming on the list on PlayStation. It's there for free. There's 2 servers. One is locked, one is not. This is the one that is not. This is the one that has the seasonal rewards and resets on the 1st of April. So if you want to take that reward now, you need to get in here and do something this week. The last week of this particular season. The first one is almost up. The other server, though, the private one, that is tied to Patreon. So if you have the Battle Pass perk, then you'll have access to 3 individual servers, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Each one has its own rules, obviously, and that is for Patreon supporters with a Battle Pass only. If you do have Battle Pass, however, and you're using the free server, you will get a starter pack at the beginning of each season, giving you very nice, not maximum, but some very nice tools to start you with so you can build nice and quickly. Bear in mind, just because you've got the tools doesn't mean you're going to win. Someone could kill you very quickly and take them off you. Funky Monkey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, I don't have a fucking horse because I can't make one. Technically speaking, you can get one from the mod shop, but I can't because that would be cheating. Other people can. Sticks, 1 at a time. It takes you a while to farm. Stomach is fucking empty. Why have I got so many water skins? Now, this is the other dangerous part. As a new player, running across this desert would be risky because while there's no enemies, other players could be here and you could get caught in a sandstorm. And finally, the heat will most likely kill you. If not, your hunger and thirst will, because the more running around you do in the desert, the quicker that goes down. And on this server, it's harsh. I half expected there to be a hidden base back here, but there's fuck all. So I have bare minimum. I mean, I've got legendary stuff, sure, but I don't have exactly what I would normally use. Some of it. No obvious signs of people. Where are you going? She's gone. Let's see. Boots are nearly dead. They're not going to last me a week. No land claims. One's living there. Not going through the middle. Don't need to. Very unlikely that anyone will build in the middle. Not saying they won't. I mean, if you think someone might be there, always check. But from what I've seen this week, I've seen no one even try. It's risky watching out for sorcerers, though, because in the areas where there's loads of corruption, sorcerers can live there with no trouble whatsoever. If they're maxed out. Claw, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Here's a ninja button. I turned my fan down and it's not even close to helping. Turn it back up. Dude, you've only got a week left on this server before it resets. You gotta kill everyone. Claim your place as alpha. Good, thank you for asking. How you doing? Dude, I'm fucking knackered. GTA stream earlier on this afternoon. This stream now. Loads of stuff in the background. Just fucking exhausted, if I'm honest. I need to keep that weapon because otherwise that's going to break before I go up against someone. Wow, you just punch people instead. Let's see if we can get a dragon helmet. Probably not. Dragon helmet would be really nice to finish the season with. Just to say I had it. But I farmed the crap out of her and I've not seen it drop once. I've got a bow, but that's nearly dead. Actually, that should have different arrows on it. New. You always get stuck under the ground when I'm fighting this bastard. Nope. I'm not letting you get anywhere near me. Fucked. Got the bow. So if my bow breaks, we've got a spare. And it will break. No, you can't repair legendary stuff. Once it's dead, it's dead. These chests never leave them behind. Usually gold and shit, but it'll help. Be gold. Obviously. How's my gloves doing? Half health. Yeesh. So if you build for pets, by the way, or you want your pets to do most of the damage, don't get in combat. Let them do it. There's no point you getting involved if you're building for them to do all the stuff. If you're building for them to do all the stuff, build yourself to do something else. Most people fail with that. They're like, well, I need loads of strength and agility and all this kind of stuff in order to be able to do loads of damage while my pets fight. No, let your pets fight. Let them do it. You carry stuff and run fast and shit. I'm built for a bit of both. Missed. I blocked, I disagree. What I can use. Another set of daggers. That is the shank again. Fantastic daggers. No, I haven't upgraded them. Don't have the materials or the tools. Fuck it. They'll still work. Hopefully get on soon. Got a little busy week then. Poop Native Thursday and Friday. Holy shit, dude. Well, the server season finishes on the 1st. So again, you got a week. And also the game gets updated on the 25th. So stamina's changing, and they've been really vague about that, but stamina's changing, loads of other stuff is happening. Balance and quality of life and all that kind of shit they're trying to focus on now, so remains to be seen what's actually going to be done with it, but looking forward to it nonetheless. The fuck hit me? Daggers are kind of weak versus skeletons because they don't really have any armor and they don't bleed. On a maul or a mace, but I'm not built for that, so rip. Also don't have the agility one, left it in my house. Motherfucker got me. Another one. Nice if we could take that, what we need from our storage without having to spill it or split it. You can. What do you mean exactly? Be good to see what happens. Indeed. What do you mean without having to split it? Do you mean just individual items? Just like press once, how many do you take and that's it? Because that would be quite nice. Their inventory thing though, where you just click and get all the items that are in your inventory that already exist in there and stack them instantly, that's really fucking good. I've not seen any other game do that. Finally! 1 week left for this fucking series, or season even, and I finally get the Commander's helmet. Jesus Christ. Where the hell have you been? Gas masker clock, let's go. Obviously that was heavy armor and this isn't, so that is going to be a bit weaker. That was 312 armor. This is 143, so that's a substantial drop, but that is helpful. Want one of those? You can't have one. This is mine. Yes, I know what that acronym means. Most people in the world don't. They think it's a sound and they add loads of extra O's and they think it's just an MMO cool world. No, it means something. It's the green-eyed monster when someone loots something that you want. Boing. It was quick. You won't find a lot of the information that you need, though. Most of it's gang signs. Boing. I love the fact that you hit with a fucking shield. Leave up to Turtle Swat to restore faith in acronym users. Good. Because someone's got to know what things mean. Boing. I'm going to go kill the bat. Because I want a new pair of boots. And then I'm going to go check for more people. Do you mind? Brilliant. I should loot all of these, but... Oh, I am looting that. That's a lot. The good thing is my bow is gonna break, and I've got a spare. If I didn't have a spare, I'd be fucking screwed. Dude, what the fuck? Fight the bat. I should have got a Heart of the Hero, really. Never mind. Drop that, don't need it. Definitely don't need that. What the hell am I doing with that? This drops the legs and feet that I generally use on my overall setup, but this one I crafted instead for stamina and armor. And for the cold resistance, because I needed it. If I can get the pants or the boots, that will be fucking great. Poisoned. This axe instantly applies poison. Even though I don't do a lot of strength damage, that constant poison stack, he's now got 7, 8 on him, hurts. Especially against a player. Ten stacks. Rip. Come on, drop it, bastard. Not even a weapon. Scythe, don't need it. I would loot it normally, especially on this server, but I've already got loads of it in my base. And I'm not going to farm too aggressively right now because I'm not saving for anything. It's all going to go. So I'm getting what I need, and that's it. And to be fair, I don't know how Rav or Dark, Tony, Claw, anyone that has been playing this particular server, I don't know how you feel about this, but the month is a long time. Not that I'm going to change it, because I'm not. It gives you more than enough time to play the game aggressively or casually at the same time, depending on which one you want to do, really. It gives you enough time to build up a base that feels like it's worth it for the time you've spent. And there's enough time for you to be ready for it to be reset to start all over. A week would be way too quick, and 2 months would be way too long, because people's base would be too big. The pace is just about right. First week farming, building, second week bomb factory, third week scout and hunt, fourth week destroy everyone. Pretty much. I might start doing updates on the website to show how the weeks are going. Like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and have like a... not a leaderboard as such, but a news report of where everything is. What the fuck was that? Was land claimed? Nope. Depends on how active it gets, though. It's most likely to get more active towards the end of this season, if not beginning of the next one, because that's when people want to use the most amount of time that they can. You will get people that are fast tracking it, that can do it in 2 days, but that's less likely. What are you doing? Always a moose type thing chasing me around. Crocodiles and shit. I do need ichor, but I'm not really going to have enough time to make use of it, I don't think. So I'm not going to bother. I will pick up demon blood if I see it, though. This area here has been scarily quiet. This is normally very active. Most pets, biggest bases. Yeah, who's killing who, all that kind of stuff. Show screenshots of blown up bases and whatever. It'd be kind of cool, just difficult to discern point system. No, there won't be a point system. It'll be quite clear who's in charge and who isn't. Same on any survival server, you know who the fucking alpha is. They're the ones that nobody can kill, and even if they do, they've got too much stuff left. Technically, currently me. I can't say that, to be fair. Rav and all the rest of them might have loads of shit. I will not be able to win. I'm not in the running. I'm just there to be an annoyance. Because I enjoy it too, believe it or not. Here, this is a proper spot for hiding bases. People are here all the time. No one has attempted to blow us up even. Rav, thank you for the follow. Rav did attack my purge base and killed all the minions, but no one has actually attempted to go and attack at the front door. Got a week. Every time I log in, I expect to be dead. Not yet. The danger is if you die there and your stuff is there, you can't get back in. Unless you've got extra gear at your base ready to let you go back in the cold again. Or mates. I mean, your mates can stay there and you can't. That's the trick. If you die and your cold stuff is on your body, how are you going to get back in? Ah. Boing. No one up there at all. Nothing obvious. You only need 5 per door. Ish. The big doors is like 10 tops. Nothing here either. This is also a bit of a hot spot because it's flat. Really easy to build a base here. And people can fall off here and die horribly in the face. Pair with Turtle SWAT then. There's not enough bombs on the server to blow up all those doors. There is. I know there is because I've seen them. Is there a way in this game... Is there a way in this game to go somewhere safe, like a base or a sanctuary, so that you don't get looted while offline? Definitely not. That's why you build your base, to make sure it's strong enough to maybe not allow people to do that. Now, technically speaking, on most servers, they have a raid window, so you can still get raided while you're offline, but there's a limit. So after a while, if they haven't got through yet, it's too late. But this server is 24-hour raiding, so if people have got enough bombs, they're getting your shit. Unless you're really good at defending. You might have some solid defenses, or you might have a really difficult to get to base, or a really difficult to get through base. It depends on how efficient you are. So then, if someone does try for ages and ages and ages, and then they fail, and you finally get back online and you're still not dead yet, all you gotta do is repair. The amount of effort required to get in some bases can be insane. This server is designed to not be completely insane, to make it doable, but in order to make that doable, people will have to put in a lot of work to make the boxes. Again, they're really fucking easy to make usually. On here, they're not. So it will take you and your clan a decent amount of time to make sure you've got enough resources to be able to start bashing through people's bases. But again, that depends on how much they've farmed. If the other team has farmed a lot and they have a rather large base, it'll take even longer. Bombs are too easy on the live servers, so I balanced it on here. So farming is difficult. Blowing up places is not so difficult because they're slightly less on durability, but you need more, a lot more. You need 5 times the amount of resources to even try. So there's your protection. Technically speaking, your protection is the fact that if you're offline, someone can blow you up, but if they're offline, they can lose too. So then people are less likely to come and prod the bear because they're going to get eaten in their sleep. Who knows? It varies from server to server. This is fun as fuck, though. The dude that we blew up the other day, or I blew up his base and then killed him, he was online. That's how we ended up having a fight. Blew all his stuff up, nicked all his shit, and killed him. He came running back, panicking. Boing, boing. Did a lap there. Fuck all around. Sinner's Refuge. That usually is quite busy. I'd be surprised if no one's made a throw wheel or something here. Private PvP, no bullshit server. For PS, Xbox, PC, as well as a free Blitz server. Correct. There are private servers on Patreon as well, where obviously you won't get people just turning up whenever. That is only for those that have the perk. This one is public. Detailed answer. Don't know how I feel about the mechanic. Well, it works both ways. You can blow them up too. The thing is, some games, well, not even some games. Games are designed for a certain target audience. Sometimes that doesn't suit people. The devs aren't necessarily going to change it just for those, and they shouldn't. But multiple different servers, all with different rules, one of them might suit you. The PC one is now the Patreon one. The PC one is no longer raiding. The raiding's turned off because too many people wanted to keep their stuff. That particular crowd preferred the PvE side of things, but they wanted to fight each other. So they can fight each other out in the open. That's perfectly fine, but their bases won't get blown up. This one is deliberately designed to be hardcore as fuck. This is a public one, and it is to cater for that crowd. They want to take everything and dominate. But at the end of each season, the reset happens, and the winners, or the alpha, will get an admin-only spawnable pet, which is fucking insane. So that will give you a very good head start. Unless, of course, people kill it. I'm going the wrong fucking way. Where am I going? I can do navigation, honestly. There's a lot to explain. It's better if you just read the Blitz page, because everything is already detailed there, but this one is the harshly balanced one for people that actually like the survival side of games versus just building and chilling out. Like I did some cool. It is. Do you know the coolest thing? The private servers, the PlayStation, PC, Xbox, etc., etc. There's a load of ninjas on there that play by themselves or play in small groups, and they've got their own bases. They blow each other up or don't or whatever. They came onto this Blitz server, which is the public one, with their battle pass, obviously, so they got better tools when they first start, which can be stolen from them. And instead of going up against each other, they were like, hey, why don't we make a clan? And they have. There's like fucking 6 or 7 of them in one group, hunting down everyone else. So there's your defense. And because crafting is really, really harsh on here, look, this is just one plant fiber. Or if you've got a tool, where's it gone? This is a really, really high quality one. That's the highest one you can get. The difference through loads of different tiers of tools is this. 38. 12, 38. Well, 38 was on the last hit of one of the other ones, but 13, 27, 12, you get the idea. So the better the tools, the more you can get. Now, with 6 of you, you can build very, very quickly. With 1 of you, it's going to take a lot longer. Now, imagine if those 6 people are making bombs, your mates, all together. You can take everybody else out. If you work together. If one person goes out and farms, that's a waste of time. You might as well be solo. But if you're all doing different pieces yourself, like one going plant fiber, one going bricks, etc., then you can be very, very productive in a short space of time. And this is where you want one person in here. Where's my stuff? This here. Easy brimstone without having to need a gas mask. Anyway, weapon. Torch, where have you gone? Not farming for that right now. I'm looking for people. First time I see a game that if you have a better gathering tool, you get more for the loot. That's cool. Well, the thing is, it happens on the live server as well, but it's nowhere near as impactful. On here, I've made it ×5. So your crafting and farming is 5 times less efficient than usual. So if you pick stuff up, you'll get 1. If you use an iron tool, you'll get maybe 2. If you use a steel tool, you'll get like 2 or 3. Hardened steel, maybe 4 if you're lucky. Then you've got star metal, where you might get 5 or so. And then you've got obsidian and black blood, where you'll get 6 or 7. But then, if you spec into it, because there is also a tree as well, where you get extra resources at the end, or your tools don't get broken so quickly, then of course that's when you can get a lot more. So it's choice driven. Here, for example, expertise. Final hit of harvesting grants twice as many resources. So that's where your 6 turns into 12, or your 12 turns into 24, etc., etc. That kind of stuff. Really good tools and high expertise means that you can farm really, really quickly. But without it, you'll farm really, really slowly. At the same time, I've made it so the things you craft need more. So resources are actually worth something. At the same time, so here you need 175 stone. If you get them 1 at a time, it's going to take you all day, and that's just for 1 brick. But if you use a high quality tool, you can do that quite quickly. Again, it's about getting the right things. Tools make up all the difference. And again, on your own, you could be quite efficient. But in a team, that's when you can really start making the difference. But I've made it so that the prize at the end for the first season, the Arena Champion pet, which you cannot get, you can only get it given to you by the admin, which is incredibly powerful, just so fucking strong. That could only be to the clan that is the alpha. So if you're on your own and you win, then great, that's for you. But if you're in a team, you got to share it. So safety in numbers, efficiency in numbers, but you got to share your toys. T4 smelter. Rip. Crafting is 5 times as difficult as well, so you need a lot more materials. Same for pets as well. Pets would normally require 1 pet and you see what happens. Now you need 5 of the same pet to breed 1. So they're rarer. So if you know someone that's got an alpha saber cat, for example, you know they worked fucking hard to get it. Or they were just really bloody lucky. Again, this is the way that I've balanced it for the purpose of this to be an actual survival server. And there's lots more that go into it, but we put Blitz in the chat, the details are all there. Everything else, all the other servers are far too fucking easy, to be honest. Once you're good at it, it's too easy. It's too easy to make bombs, it's too easy to make a huge fucking base. Not to say you can't here, but it will take you a lot more work. And then you've only got a month to do it. So first couple of weeks, you can have a really, really well-established base between you and your mates, and the rest of it's just hunting everyone down. Fighting for dominance, if you like. Boing. You will get blown up in your sleep. But then the good thing is, on this server, because loot is incredibly rare, and the durability is low, so you will break your weapons quickly, so you'll need to repair them, or suck it up and get a new one. People that loot your shit, instead of chucking it on the floor normally, want to keep it. Transferred to Samsung. Turtle Swadder, thank you for watching, much appreciated. On the official servers, you might get the same weapon 10 times. But it will last you a fucking week per weapon, so it doesn't really matter. If you lose one, you got another one, nobody bloody cares. On here, if you use it for a couple days, even less than that, it will break. So anything you loot off other people is inevitably going to die, and you're going to want as many as you can get. So when people do raid you, it's very, very, very likely that your stuff still exists. So it's not, oh, I lost all my stuff, I quit. It's, right, which bits and pieces off the ground can I put together to fashion a stick to go and stab that fucker and get my stuff back? It bounces backwards and forwards. And on official servers, a long time ago, it felt like that, but they kind of changed it. One of them in particular, they had a Siptar weapon, which is from another land, basically. And over a period of 9 months, and it was repairable at that point, it went backwards and forwards through, like, myself included, through like 4 or 5 different people. And everyone knew that that weapon existed, and if you had it, you were the target. It was great. So I brought some of that back on this particular server and made it a lot more raw. And tweaking those stats for balance was obviously very, very tricky. But as someone that actively fights for balance in gaming, especially since I've been in development before, I think it's in a good place. And I'm not about to make it so everyone wins all the time. There's no point. Like, if it was super, super, super easy mode and cheat mode, you might as well go on single player and go in creative. People don't want that. If they want that, they do that themselves. Boing. But yeah, the one dude that got fucking killed, that was hilarious. He raided, I think, 7 bases, 4 clans worth of stuff in 1 day, or 2 days, that had been on the server. So he got prepared very, very quickly. He was quite smart. He was capable. Unfortunately, he wasn't much of a sportsman, because as soon as he died, he fucking rage quit. He raided everyone, took all their stuff, hid himself in an alpha spot. I found him, blew him up, killed him, and he put mod abuse in Rab's DMs. Like, what the fuck, you loser? I was really excited as well. I was like, he took everything and had a cool base and was fighting toe-to-toe. We've finally got someone that's actually up for it. Killed him. Admin abuse, rage quit. Oh, you wet fucking blanket. Could not believe I was so disappointed. If he'd have killed me, it would have been, well done, mate. Now I'm going to go and find another stick and stab him. Nope. I thought he was the same. Obviously not. He's 5. So he's one of those server hoppers that YouTubes all the information, goes onto a server full of new players and beats them up. And then if he gets beaten, he changes to another server to find more new players to beat up. Those are weak. Boing. Also, only use what you're willing to lose. I'm using all of it. If I lose it, I lose it. I'm not going to go out naked with a stick and preciously look after all my gear and go, oh no, I've got this special stuff. I'm going to leave it in my base and keep it all warm and cozy. Why did you get that gear? It has stats and all that shit. You want to use it, right? When are you going to use it? It's not doing anything in your base. I'm hunting in the gear that I'm using to hunt. And I'm going to make sure it's fucking on. If I lose it, it's my own fault. Or just rage quit. rage quit. Problem is, some people have forgotten what games are, and other people never knew what they were. So, originally, games were supposed to be fun, entertainment, puzzles, challenge. And since some games became very mainstream and popular, which is great, I mean, we're talking like Skyrim, COD, GTA, all those types of things that have been out for many, many years that kind of set the bar for what to expect for games. Unfortunately, while that's fucking great, many people jumped onto games and tried to take over them. Instead of appreciating this is a medium that's been around for ages, and you've been beating up people behind the bike sheds because they like Wizards and Dragons for years, and now you're double standards playing them yourself. Welcome to the crew, by the way. Unfortunately, with that becomes a lot of salt. Or comes a lot of salt. I.e. people that haven't experienced no saves and start again. And so when something is incredibly harsh, people that like a challenge appreciate it. People that claim to like a challenge lose their shit. And so developers have a very, very hard time trying to manage who to sell their game to, because it could go one way or quite literally the other. So it's a tricky one. And survival games are a touch and go with that very awkward line. I fucking love it. Risk versus reward, lose all your shit and die. Absolutely love it. Boing, boing. Played Sonic the Hedgehog on stream the other day. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And there were people in the chat that were legitimately shocked when I went up against a boss that I haven't seen for like 20 fucking years. Died. Like level 6 or 7 or something. And it went game over. There were people in the chat that legitimately were like, is that it? Like, start again. They were mortified. Like, yes, start again. You used to do that for weeks until you did it. And then you'd get better at it and do it faster. So yeah, I don't give a shit about losing stuff. I'd rather not, but if it happens, it happens. Boing. People forget it's about the fucking journey, and that's the trouble. That's why you get these, hey, what's the end game like? I've never played this before. You do not know what you just said. You do not. You have no relative experience to even understand what you just said. All you want to do is appear to be cool. Play a game you like. Start there. Don't need that. If you're in a hurry to get to the end, what the fuck is the point? They're those day one sell the game because they've completed it types. The ones who put it on ultra easy mode, complete it in 7 hours and say completed it and sold it and then tell their mates they've done it. Can't stand those fuckers. Boing. What is the rush to get something done? You're supposed to enjoy playing it. Isn't it endgame? It's fashion. Always. Always. It's about looking as cool as fuck. But looking cooler than the person beside you. But that's the thing. Is that game good? Yes, it's brilliant. What's the end like? How are you at the end already? We got to the point where they developed something so bloody well that it's actually fun to play throughout and you get to see all these things, but you're not interested in any of those things. You just want to claim that it's good and get to the end. What about if it's shit? Do you want to go to the end then? No. Well, you're going to skip just as much. Sucks. Always get set it to hard because I know I'm going to spend more time on it to get out of it. That's the thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with setting a difficulty as you would like, right? Some people like to be quite casual about it. Some people like to try really fucking hard for it and really challenge themselves. But either way, as long as you enjoy playing it, that's fine. But you do get those people that are in such a hurry to complete something for clout. They just want to tell their mates they've done it. Like, did you want to play that game to experience it, or were you expecting cookies from strangers? Because if you want cookies from strangers, just go hang outside. Never mind. Fucking. You know where I was going with that one. Too easy. There's a bus with your name on it. It's exhausting. Where the fuck is these bastards? I don't need that. I need the hammer. See outside school. It's true though. You get told not to talk to strangers when you're a kid, and then you spend your adult life trying to impress them. Just play your bloody game. I am very surprised no one has gone into there. Sandswept Ruins, that's where I live on my private server, which I might go over to in a moment. No one's built there yet. At least I don't think so. I haven't checked in about 6 days. We'll have a look. Mind you, before that, I need to get back. Because if I hide somewhere, I'm going to get wrecked. Those demon cats are fucking horrible. Poke him in the nose. Ah, you dropped fucking demon blood, actually. My cool hammer. So there are some places in the game that you cannot climb. They are set to you cannot climb here. They're points of interest. On this server and the Patreon servers, build anywhere is ticked. So that's not something you get on the official servers. So there's places like this that you can't build in. On mine, you can. So that opens up a huge area of the map where you can build unique bases in unique places that you can't normally. And it comes with its own unique rules. So in a normal environment, you just climb on top of somebody's roof and try and come in through the ceiling in some places. Here, if it says you can't climb there, that means you can't and neither can they. So you could build completely differently. Unless you've got bats or something that makes you fly up in the air, you can't get on their roof. So they can build quite low. Or you can build very, very smart and build scaffold and shit to make a base in the ceiling with an elevator, and only you can use it because you carry it around in your pocket, and no one can actually get up because there's no climbing involved. So they'd have to either blow up the ceiling and wait for the loot to come down, or just not get it. There is no one here. No one built in here. Why is no one building in here? Context. This place you cannot climb in. So if you were to make a base, I don't know, build some bricks and some stairs, you can climb all the way up there. Build a base up there. Take away the stairs, put in an elevator, no one can get up there. They can blow it up from down below if they've got enough materials to do so, but if not, then they're fucked. They can't get in. All the way in here, no one can get in the roof, no one can get in the sides, because this is behind the green wall and this is under the map. Now, under mesh and building under the map illegitimately, like this, like building under that floor, that's not allowed. But this is a location that you can actually build in. Again, normally you cannot, but on this server, you can. And my main base is in here on the private server, which still hasn't been raided. No, they can. There's nothing stopping them, except my army outside. On that server, building and crafting is almost on par with the live server, and you will see a dramatic difference. Obviously, I'd considered on this server that with it being a month long, with the Blitz server itself, and a reset, having a really, really, really fucking huge base straight away would be rather annoying to those that would have to try to get through it. Because eventually, the base would be far too fucking big, no one's going to be able to challenge it, and it would just be the same people every single month having a base that's too big. So I made it so that you can make really large bases if you are farming enough collectively. But one, it would take you a massive amount of effort. And two, if someone was equally as efficient in farming bomb materials, they could still have a chance of getting in. Doesn't guarantee it. Doesn't mean you can't be OP as fuck. But it balances it out so it's not every single time that base is there. And also, the reason for the reset is because the server could be 4 years old. And you know what happens there. If a server's 4 years old and the base alphas have never fucking been raided, they've got half the map. You're not going to get in. The scale is impossible to compete with. So I've made it so that there is always scale. Boing, boing. And I need to get back into the ice area because I'm fucking miles away from home. I'm not logging off in a ditch because someone will fucking get me. Shortcut. I'm going to use the tunnel. Looks like I always set to hard, but I read that one already. So on this, the pets are designed to hit harder as well. Why am I spamming X like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto? Pets, generally speaking, are quite strong when they go up against PvE stuff, but you have to put a lot of effort in to level them and all that kind of stuff. It's PvP server or official. It's PvP. Well, I mean, technically they could be the same thing because official servers are PvP. Put Blitz in the chat, dude. I've got 3 private servers that are on Patreon only, which is PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And this one is public. This one is a Blitz server that resets every 30 days. The winner at the end, the alpha if you like, which I will not be taking part in, I'm just there to annoy people, will receive an arena champion to start the next season with. Yes, that is the dude from or the woman inside the Warmaker's dungeon. That is your pet. Exclamation point Blitz, all the rules for the server are there. This one is public, you can get in there now. Boing, boing. There's only a week left until it resets, so that's how long you've got to take over. The 1st of April is when the server will reset, and then it's a rush to get everybody started again, which is going to be fun as fuck. Boing, boing. Survival in the chat if you want to know more about this as far as content is concerned, because there is a brand new YouTube channel that I have regarding survival games. I have the main one, which has been around for 8 years, and then a new one now. You're never going to get that information if you don't put the link in there. Unless you scroll up, it should be there. Boing. Also, welcome to the stream. Most people say hi. It's been a long fucking day, though. So I probably missed it anyway. Boing, boing. Where are your manners, right? He says while he runs around killing everyone for no good reason whatsoever apart from making them dead. I was going to take the shortcut, but I think I'm just going to go up and over. Fuck it, there's not much difference in it anyway. By the time I've run through the jungle, to get to the stupid tunnel, may as well up and over. Still need to check the dam on the way past. Because stupid people build there. Now, if you build there on purpose, willingly accepting a challenge, rather than just being challenged, fair enough. But if you think no one knows you're there, you're an idiot. I've seen people on their own videos go from server to server to see if that place is available or not. And if it's not, they're like, oh, fuck this server. Dude, if you can only ever build in one place, get ready for this, because this is going to hurt some feelings. If you can only ever build in one place and only ever play from one spot, if that is your capability level, if you can only do that, you're not very good. Boing. That is a fact. Also, you're a fucking target, because everyone knows about that place. There are about 8 or 9 major spots that everybody knows about, because YouTube has already told you over the last 7 years. But, again, on this server where it's open and you can build anywhere, there's places people haven't even fucking thought about. Yes, that does include things like the unnamed city and shit like that. Everywhere is open. That's when you can really show off your skills and knowledge of the game, because you can build some obscure or very, very cool bases. How close am I to this? I'm gonna die! That is the green wall of death. Don't get caught by it. I've gone way too early. I need to go further down. Cover, recover. Glutton for punishment is fucking insane. Queen's gonna spit at me. Fuck off. Nearly there. No. Fuck, they're fast. Oh, I also forgot. For the sake of balance, because anyone that's experienced in Conan PvP knows full well that if you're built for way too much fucking stamina and way too much mobility and shit, and agility, obviously, then you can outrun fucking anything. Which kind of negates the point of pets, especially fast-paced ones. So, on this game, they've been on this server, they've been mildly adjusted. So your character, as you can see, you won't notice because I've got full run speed and all the rest of it, runs perfectly fine. But under the surface, you are 10% slower. Now, while that might not seem like much, That means that if you are trying to outrun something that is very, very fast, i.e. a saber cat or something, unless you've got a substantial amount of stamina, you will either get caught or you will run out and get caught. So you need to play quite smart with that. That has been done on purpose because, again, I've done a lot of balancing on this particular server regarding pets, thralls, etc., to make them actually, and I hate this term, but people use it on the internet all the time at the moment, worth it. I'm not going to make it. Fuck me. Where can I slide to? There. So you have a chance, but it is nowhere near as guaranteed as it was before. But all the checklists for all the stuff is on the website anyway. And I'm still waiting for the command, so I'm going to do it. Click that. Or just put website and go to the Conan page. There's two different ones there. One for the private servers, one for the public server. The public one does have an ability to have battle pass on it, which will give you tools very early on when you first join the server. They're not the highest in the game, but they're not the lowest. They're kind of mid area to give you a head start, and that is a substantial head start over here, especially if there's more than one of you. However, if you die, someone will take them off you. And that is that. So it's actually quite fun looking for people who have got battle pass and then killing them. Just saying. There is a private Discord tied to the server. You can access it via the link on the website. That is not tied to the same server as Patreon. That one is still incredibly private and you can't have it without a perk. This Blitz server, though, that is a free one. I'm not in there to be used as a backdoor to private messages. They are still off limits, but you can talk amongst yourselves in there and keep up to date with what's going on. Boing. Again, it's all on the website. That, if you're on YouTube, by the way, if you're watching this in the future, watching a VOD and still trying to communicate with me, even though this is a pre-recording, that will be in the description. Boing, boing. Or, if it's still running and the chat is open, someone might be nice enough to put Blitz in the chat in the future, and you can still get the link. We have a Nightbot command. Boing. Unless you're not watching the live premiere in the future, in which case it's already done. Use the description anyway. Boing. So, Rash, gonna see something cool? When you're starting out on a new server, especially on these ones where tools are very, very fucking important and resources are rare as fuck, play smarter, not harder. Go looking for bearers, if you can manage killing stuff, and loot their bags, because they do have random, very high amounts of loot on them. Because loot is standardized. While the crafting is set in a section that you set it to, loot that you receive from enemies or boxes or bearers or anything like that is standardized across all servers. So if you want to get mass resources at random amounts or random types, you can by being quite smart about it. But also, when it comes to making tools, you're going to need a massive amount of resources in order to make them. But again, if you're smart, you can find them. Because some exist on the map that you don't have to actually make. Some you can loot from players, some you can loot from NPCs, others you can loot from NPC boxes. You just need to know where they fucking are. But some of them are also on benches, in walls and all sorts. This is a really good spot. This used to be a T4 minion. Now it's a quest. So this is a safe spot. You can't get attacked here. This respawns every so often. Just one example. As you can see, materials at random, weapons, and a tool. Steel, straight away. Instead of stone, you've got steel, which is 2 tiers up. Just by running up to this chest and looting it. Come back later when it's full again. What a good start that is. Now you've got stone and wood and iron in your area, and you've got a tool that can knock it all down. Boing. Shit like that is what's going to help you speed up. So if you die and lose all your stuff, first port of call, find a box with loads of stuff in it. Know where things are. That takes time, obviously, but the more you know, the better. Lag much? It's quiet at the moment, so it's good. Sunday night, everyone's gone to bed for school in the morning or work in the morning, so not likely to run into too many people. For the next week, though, in the evening time, this is going to be busy as fuck. I tried to sell the idea of this game to my friend and see if we can convince him to play. I think it's still on PlayStation Plus. I think it is. Bear with me. So I get decked. I'm not looking. Yep, PlayStation Plus. If you have, I think it's the Pro version. It's free at the minute. If you don't, then I think you have to pay like 17 quid for it, maybe 11. I'm not sure. You're on PC. Servers are not cross-platform. They are not, but I do have a PC server. The PC server I have is tied to Patreon. You need Battle Pass perk for that one, and that one is PvE conflict, if you like. So your bases won't get blown up, but you can fight each other out in the open. And crafting is a lot easier on that server. If there's enough interest, I may open up a Blitz server on PC, but at the moment, there's no plans for it because I'm trying to run this one and the other 3 at the moment. If you want those servers, those ones are a bit more friendly. Put Battle Pass in the chat. Boing, boing. This one is on PlayStation. Wonder if they'll introduce cross-platform or cross-servers or cross-save or whatever. That would be interesting. Because they've got quality of life updates coming. Big ones. Ran straight past the dam. On Steam, I think it's fucking cheap at the moment. Oh, who are you? Pinky Pony. Who the fuck is Pink Pony? No. I knew someone was gonna fucking be in here. They didn't even make a base out of it. They just put a bed down. You are not living there. Fuck off. What's this? That's been ninjaed. Whoever was here ninjed all that loot. Put a bed down there so you can come back. Nope. You can go back to the fucking desert, mate. Where's the body? That edition is €4. Fucking hell. Currently on Steam, you're right, it's on sale. €4. Mate, fucking get it. €4. You can't buy a game that cheap. Fucking hell, you can't buy a sandwich that cheap. Or a coffee. Don't put coffee in the chat. Boing. What have we built anywhere? That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. $4. See if anyone's built anything around it. I don't think they have. So if it says land claimed, look closely because someone's built there. If it says blocking a spawn point, you're where someone's bed is. Or their body. I don't see shit in here. Cannot place here. That's not actually land claimed. That's just objects. So it doesn't take up a whole spot. Yeah, this is the dam, by the way. You can't come in from the ceiling or the sides. The only way in is here. So people do like to come here and claim it as an alpha spot. The only danger is, obviously, is this particular area here. Once you're through, it's quite easy to get to everything else. It didn't used to be. It used to be impossible to put bombs here because you couldn't put them on slopes. Now you can. Used to only be able to shoot in, but then people will put a god bubble up that you can't shoot through. So it was impossible at one point. Now it's not. But if you are online actively a lot, or at least your clan is, this is very easy to defend. You can pack this full of bricks, and while people are trying to blow it up, you just use a repair hammer and make sure you've got enough materials on you, because that is expensive on this server. All you do is make sure that you actively repair every time something goes bang. So while bombs are hard to make, but you can get through buildings easier, you just swing with this and fix it with materials in your bag. So 100k fucking health, someone does 70k damage, dong, repaired. Bring some more bombs, dong, repaired again, and just keep doing it. You will run out of resources eventually, they'll get in, or they'll run out of bombs and they won't get in. If you're not online, different story entirely, depending on how prepared they are. Again, it's 24/7 raiding, so there's always opportunity for people to go back and get more bombs. That's why you try and clan up together, so that someone is always available. And that is why this particular server's got its own Discord. Not for me, but for you. And it is not for toxicity either. Obviously, it's a game where people can win or lose. They can lose all their shit at once. But it's not for people to start whinging about or send hate whispers. Hate whisperers get removed because they are weak and I don't have time for them. You blew me up, haha, brilliant. Oh my god, as if you got me offline. Fuck off, mate. I told people before on stream, I had one dude, this French dude that was on one of the live servers or official servers that I was playing against for fucking ages. He kept moving his base. Every time I blew him up, he ended up somewhere else. I got scout for a couple of nights, found him in a very obscure location, found him again and again and again. And every time I found him, I thought he was going to rage quit. And he built up really big fucking bases, loads of resources, the lot. He had so much stuff. And I was like, he's going to rage quit at some point. People normally do. And he wouldn't. Every night he'd come back, build another one. And he sent me a message one day. And he went, haha, you found me again. He's fucking loving it. Absolutely loving it. That his fun was to just build again. I was like, this dude is brilliant. Got to the point where he ended up basically being surveillance. Like, we were telling him if we found someone new, he was telling us and all the rest of it. We kept out of each other's way. But it was fucking brilliant. I think for about a month or so, I must have blown up 5 or 6 of his bases and took absolutely everything. Gutted everything. Killed all his pets, killed him, gutted the whole fucking lot. He did not care. That's what you want. That's when you know someone really enjoys survival games. Because to them, it's a challenge to try and hide and then hunt you down. And if they don't hide well enough, well, they ain't got time to hunt you. It was so much fun. I need to be careful here. Because I do not have enough resistance to get through without this helmet on. This is one of the coldest places in the server, or in the map even. Very careful. I have a cold shield, I have a cold helmet, I have cold ish armor. Just enough to be able to go through here. If I had the helmet off and the shield off, I would be dead right now. Got very lucky with this one. Found it in my base. There's a couple of bosses there. So tip to test out your cold equipment, by the way. See that bridge over there? The frozen bridge. If you can stand in the middle of that and live, you're good. You can go anywhere. If you can't, try again. It's very, very cold. And again, on this server, yes, you can build there. You build there and fit all your minions out with black ice weapons. Anyone that gets touched is instantly frostbitten and dead. They won't live. But if you have archer posts, if you're lucky enough on this particular server, make sure, and this is one for any server actually, if you ever think that you're going to protect your base with archer posts, make sure that they are in such a position that people have to get close to them. Granted, they've got 60-meter range, but if they can see them for longer than 60 meters, players can shoot further than thralls. So they will eventually kill them down. Make sure that they have to go into your safe space in order to be exposed. So if you had a fucking great wall here and then a row of archers behind it, your enemy would have to go through the door and then get shot. But if the wall's not there, they can shoot them from miles away. So again, play smart. Arrows don't have a limit. I can shoot from here and aim all the way across the map. Now, I'd have to be fucking accurate, but you can. We had a group of us before. There were 10 of us in a clan, actually, and one of them was up here. Where the fuck was he? Here. Up in the slaveway. And he was shooting into Brimstone Lake, this area here. And there is an obelisk here that you use to teleport to from a map. From here, the dude on here was like, hey, there's loads of poison gas near this fucking pillar. What's going on? Like, there's loads of poison. It's like, shit, dude, that's me. Like, from there, he could shoot all the way across. He wasn't aiming at him, he didn't realize anyone was there, but he was shooting at his own mate from fucking miles away. He was just firing up in the air to see how far it would go. We found out. It goes up and it comes down. It doesn't vaporize in midair. It was really awesome. Boing. So yeah, players can shoot much further than thralls. Or pets. I'm gonna go the bloody long way because I don't have glider joints. Fucking great. Subscribe to the channel with no adverts. You could do that. We are going to run all the way around. I could get up on the ridge, actually. This area here as well, obviously, is cold. If you don't have cold gear, you are fucked. Windy as shit. The weird thing about this game is that you can climb absolutely fucking everything. And you can do this. I'm near the crevice, aren't I? I am at the crevice. Bollocks. And you can slide down everything if you're careful. And then you get into other games, like ESO. And you jump off a cliff in Hrothgar. Like, yay, I can... Oh, shit, I can't do it. Dead. Yes, I've done it already. That was dumb. See that? I said if you're careful. Missed it. Also, you can goomba the fuck out of each other. You can actually jump on people's heads, and if you are carrying far too much weight, you can kill them. Why am I going round in circles? I actually killed Ben before because he ran under me. He'll stay to this day that I jumped on his head, but he ran under me. True story. I have footage of it. I have proof. I can prove it on the internet. Boing. Yes, you can get horses. Not so much on this server, though. Get rhinos. Boing. So the only people I've definitely found, apart from the ones on the beach, or desert, the starting area, is Rav and such. Found a bed, but they're hiding the rest of their stuff. They could be fucking anywhere. And I know that dude's been on quite a bit. So fuck knows where he is. Okay, now we're good. Up and over, through near the ice lake, and then into my base. Remember, you can build anywhere on this server as long as you're not actually cheating and building under the map. So I took the ice caves. Way the weather can affect your character is pretty cool. Oh, it's really, really good. The character design for this, the avatars or whatever, very, very good. They made the theme of it as well spot on versus the movie. If you have seen the movies or you remember them, they did a fucking good job. I think character design is some of the best parts of it. Really, really good. Remember I told you earlier about play smart and not harder? I don't want to use that weapon. Where the fuck is my pet? He's gonna kill me. So, enemies do hit fucking hard on this server. On purpose. Do not get caught by someone with a mace, they'll fuck you up. Oh, come on. Can't reach! Bullshit. Anyway, these guys. Look at this. Wait until I'm healed, because he'll kill me. There's an archer. This dropped 250 bone and 250 twine. 250 twine on this server is a lot. Because it will take you 15 plant fiber per twine. And you saw how, like, one at a time. Bedroll right there. I'm aware. But, this here, a back seat. That is a hardened steel axe. Without needing to make one, without needing to farm for all the bits and pieces and all that kind of shit. So you can get your crafting on very, very quick. And behind it, more stuff. Really expensive shit. Is it your bedroll? I'm not going to blow yours up because you're watching. Boing. Or are you talking about the dam? If you're talking about the dam, I've already been there. I killed it. Where's the bodies? Did I pick them all up? I'm not after too much loot here, to be fair. Oh, that's a full set. Full set of armor and a weapon. That, again, on this particular server would take you all year to fucking make. You're done. Slap it on. Guy from the other night has one near where you are. Not if I've killed it. You mean the NT dude? He hasn't been back on, has he? He rage quit. Called fucking mod abuse. Which is fucking sad. Imagine that. Imagine paying for your own server. And someone else telling you how you can fucking run it. And imagine it being run absolutely fine and you lose to someone fair and square and then still complaining. His role, no he hasn't been on. Just blow it up, mate. I've blown a few up. If it wasn't that one, then just blow it up. Then he can't come back. Look at this for a little cubby hole for a base. Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. I like to watch that on stream. What, the death? Put survival in the chat and go to the shorts on that new YouTube channel. You can see it there. Even though I can't stay, popping in to say hello. Hope you've had a good weekend. Busy, yes. Yes. Busy. Very fucking busy. Dude, you missed the daytime streams. I've been doing GTA in the day. Well, and other stuff. Lurk while you work streams. Awesome, thanks. You are most welcome. Dude, it was so fucking funny. Basically, Sly, I explained this earlier. Buddha was there for the kill. Yes, you were. Buddha gets cookies too. The dude turned up on the server, was obviously very experienced, and got to business quite quickly. Blew up loads of people's bases. Apparently, he knew where everybody was all of a sudden. Good for him. Definitely not hacking. And took out like 7 people's buildings, or at least their stuff, for 4 different individual clans. Like solo people, duo people, larger people, whatever. He took the whole lot in a very short period of time, which was fishy. Because bomb making on this server is very difficult. Not to say you can't do it, but it's very difficult. So to be that well prepared that quickly on your own, he was either very good or very lucky. Or the other one, which we won't say, duplicating, which is not allowed. That's where people cheat and they do things that should be fixed, but they're just not. Anyway, that's bannable. Regardless, he managed to loot all their stuff. He had everything. I went hunting. I found him very, very quickly. Found all of the stuff. Called everyone, and I'm aggressive as well to other people, but I was like, you know what? That fucker. Your guy's stuff is here if you want it. And he turned up while I was raiding him. And I killed him. Rav was fighting him and killed his minion. Buddha was fighting him. Ended up killing him. And after all that stuff happened, after that little war, he decided to send Rav a message, because the only person that could actually receive messages, saying mod abuse. Dick. But yeah, the clip is there. What the fuck is happening with the Twitch hype trains? I have no idea. Apparently we've got a hype train. There was no sound, but we've got a hype train. This is where you get to spend money. You get to buy bits and subs in order to make the hype train move. That is also how I pay my rent. No pressure. I don't know what's happened with the hype trains. They're fucked. Twitch is twitchy at the moment. It's really messy. Can I get up here? I can, but it's not where I was aiming for. 500 bits from Cozy Astronaut. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciate it. Bit and cake in the chat. You're a fucking legend. That is going towards a hype train. Thank you very much. It's moving, people. We are 2% in already. Coyote also plays on the Xbox server. Dude, has that had any issues? Like, does it need a reset? I think it's due one. It should reset every other day, but if it's not, I'll do one after stream. Just to keep it fresh. Mind you, it might reset itself on Tuesday, because we're doing an update anyway. Feels like he's doing it on a timer now. It should do it on a timer, but it should prompt it and people should have to do stuff for it. It's firing without the need for anything, which is fucking weird. Cold, apparently. What in the fuck was that? There's always a moose. Does anybody else feel that in this game? There's always a fucking moose or something, like a deer or whatever it is, trying to attack you when you're running around, no matter which climate you're in. It could be the savannah and you'll get hit by a fucking antelope or something. It could be the crevice area and you get a moose. It could be the highlands and you get another moose. They're fucking everywhere. I've never known mooses to be so aggressive. Gators, yeah, they're exactly the same as mooses. Yeah, crocodiles and alligators are exactly the same as... That's exactly what I meant, but... you gotta make some food. Get in the kitchen. I meant four-legged things with horns. Not rhinos. You made breakfast? I mean, it's past midnight, so sure, why not? Ghosts. This is a place where people do not build very often, generally speaking, because it's so fucking cold. Great place to have bases. Gators are the moose of the swamp. They are, but on this server they can't swim, which is bloody weird. He is Mathis, and so is his mate. Where are you? You. Smack that big fucker. That's a rock nose, by the way. Wow, that was personal. Okay. Pet is strong as fuck. You just decked a goat. Even up here, look. Goat moose. Goose. You gotta be fucking careful up here. Mind you saying that, their French dude did actually build up there once. Found him. Blew him up. He laughed. I love enemies like that. The ones that enjoy it. A mammoth? Like a moose, except fatter. Fucking Yeti and everything over here. Where am I? Nearly there. The hype train is going to die. No one even knows what happened because it didn't make a sound. They're having an epic battle. Please tell me it's a 3-up. It is. He's got a key on him. So 3 skulls have a key. You can only use them in dungeons. They change the system over time, but you can only use them in dungeons. Any dungeon that you kill the bosses of at the end will be some chests, and you can use those keys on them. You already won. Fucking hell. Yes, you can have that as a pet. Hype train is dead. Well, we knew that was going to happen. Everyone's asleep. Twitch didn't even warn us. It was like, hey, you're having a hype train. Are we? Yeah, don't tell anyone. Okay. Fucking Twitch. It was the least hyped train we've ever had. Kaitu's the only one who saw it. The train is all yours, dude. You get all the seats. You get to put your feet out and everything. It was in lowercase. Lowercase hype train. It was a mildly excited tram. This is a fucking long way. I did build a base up there ages ago. I built my factory up there. It was a blacksmithing and carpentry factory. Basically, I had 4 blacksmiths, 4 carpenters' benches, improved ones at the time, on a live server. Very exclusive toy trolley. It's all yours. And inside that, it was all on a 1 height flat base, and on top of it was a map. Alerts! It was one of those tiny trains in Vienna. That's the sound it made. It had a 1 height base, and it was all hidden underneath it, and on top of it was a map. So it looked like I'd made loads of foundations, stuck a map on it, but no, it was hollow. And I filled it full of fucking iron and wood, and then set it to shaped wood and iron reinforcements. It took a week to fill it all, based on what I needed. But I came back, picked it all up, had loads of stuff. Nobody ever fucking found it. I used to use it all the time. It's too dangerous for people to come up here. And they don't think to look that far afield. Not to say they won't, but they generally don't. So if you move around a lot and you make places like that where the people are unlikely to go to, it's normally a lot safer. You don't really have to defend it either. Helps to defend it, but it's less stress. Right, this is the tricky part. So I've come in the back way. Don't die, don't die. Again, best strat is hide in plain sight, 100%. The pet is already down there. Idiot. I've got glutton for punishment, so I don't technically need the potions, but I double landed, so it won't give me the first heal. Fuck off. This place here, very, 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 very cold. If I put the shield away, I'm likely to get really bad in here. Just based on the helmet. If I get any further up to those stairs, it'll be extremely cold. I'll start losing health and I can't climb. So without the gear I'm wearing, I won't make it. And neither will anybody else. But for me, it's fine. I've hidden up here. Once I get in here, temperature changes. I'm all good. Inside this room, because I haven't filled the floor in, the enemies still spawn and the chests still spawn. So all my pets in here kill the boss every time it comes up. And every time it dies, I get to loot. Armor. Well, not so much armor. Materials, weapons, and of course this warhorn. That is a pet. That is a giant. That is one of these. And I have fucking tons of them. Amongst other minions. Come in here. Loot this. Loot this. Drop it off in the deconstruction bench. Get loads of materials. Then I distribute all my stuff for crafting and everything. This should make a few. 41 apparently. Not even close to enough. We're good. Got food in the fridge. Some as well. Oh, she needs to live here because she was outside with the purge base doing fucking something or other. Max range. Aggressive, aggressive. Anyone that comes in here or even tries to is going to get decked by this entire room. In the meantime, all these boxes, by the way, yes, they cost a lot to make. They cost a shit ton to make on this server. But if you run around picking up loot boxes, not only will you find tools and weapons, but you'll also find these crates. You do T1 purges, which are really, really basic. You get them in stacks of 5. So now you've got boxes to put your stuff in. Granted, they're not locked, but it's somewhere to put your stuff. And then you can get these locked boxes in groups of 5 as well. So they are useful. Now, bedtime. In here, if you don't have the right equipment, you will be too cold, you can't climb. You don't need too much in here, because this is warmer, but you won't be able to climb anyway if you don't have at least like 2 or 3 bonuses towards frost. You can't get in there without blowing it up anyway. There's only I can open the door. Take all those out. Keys can stay in there. Don't need that. They can go in. And as much as I'd love to store all this stuff, eventually this is all going to get deleted anyway in a week. So use it or lose it. Last week for the Blitz server. So you added it? Added what? Added to it? The doors? Yeah. Mega. Could go up in there actually, but I'm not going to. It's too high. Used to be like 1 square thing on a bedroll. Oh yeah, now I've got an actual house. So that's a chore to get up to. And if anyone tries to blow it up, they'll hurt themselves, they'll fall down, they'll die. You get the idea. Anyway, put Blitz in the chat. And that is how you access this particular server. It's fucking quiet tonight, so you might be able to get yourself started. You've got a week left. Everyone's logged off, actually. You've got a week left to raise hell and claim alpha. If you do, the next season, which starts on the 1st, I'll give you the person that wins, or the clan that wins, the arena champion pet for the whole month. If it dies, tough shit, but that'll give you a very good head start. You won't struggle starting out at all. You'll run off the desert. You'll be able to kill absolutely fucking everything. You'll be able to loot absolutely everything. You won't have any troubles. In fact, as far as farming is concerned, you won't even need to, because the pet will do all the damage for you and you can just loot everything. That'd be really intimidating, getting alpha within a week when others had 4. Yes, that would be very intimidating. You can really show off. I am going to go to the other server very, very quickly, if I have time, to demonstrate the difference between raw survival and much, much easier. Now, the other one is still rough, but farming and crafting is nowhere near as difficult. This one requires a password, otherwise you can't get in. There's 3 of these. They are tied to Patreon. They are more chilled, but still raiding 24/7 if people want to. The thing is, building here is easier. Just the same as it is on live, actually. But blowing stuff up is harder. So you'll need a very large amount of bombs to blow people's bases up. So that gives them an extra bit of protection. Basically, the only people that are going to get blown up are the ones that end up getting blown up by people that have far too much patience and far too much time on their hands. So, we'll see. It's going to take ages, though, because the base is fucking huge. The more minions you have and the more bricks you have, the longer it takes to load. But I'm a G-Portal partner, which means these servers are the best that you will get. I am on partnered hardware, not the basic stuff. They are from a different server, and they are quicker. I know this one is slower, obviously, because it's got a lot more in it, but once you get rolling, it's really good. So, it doesn't mean the game doesn't have bugs still. It doesn't mean you can't crash, but it does mean that you'll get the best performance that you'll be able to get based on what you have. G-Portal in the chat, however, if you want to make your own servers. If you use that link, you will get 10% off of your own servers, no matter how big the server is. I am going to have to wait until I'm completely out of the loading screen, because this is going to take a while. I don't want to climb. I want to jump. I mean, if you were on a regular server, the loading screen would be double. Yes, it would. The only reason it takes a while on this server is because we have a lot going on. Cannot climb here. I know. So, stuff like this is less likely to be able to happen on the Blitz servers. Not impossible, but less likely. Oh, I'm stuck. Good bloody start. There we go. If you're bouncing around like this, it just hasn't loaded yet. Battle Pass link is there. Brilliant. I'll keep the torch. This is completely different. As you can see, instead of just a couple of bricks, got a lot more stuff. Teleporters and shit. Those and those are minions. A warhorn. Now, you cannot build... Oh, sorry, you can build. You cannot climb in here. Why is he in the floor? Noob. Come here. You cannot climb in here. So the only way up is the elevator. You can blow up the ceiling, but it's going to take you all day. And this is a really big difference base-wise compared to what you would have on the Blitz server. The Blitz server, you won't get anything close. Unless you are a really large clan and you farm very, very smart. Let me go up and over here. This not being to the ceiling is safe because no one can fly in here and you can't climb. So these are fine. But these are all archer posts. Every single one of them will shoot people as soon as they come in. This is the treasure room. Turn on some of these lights because they turn off every time the server resets. The gold looks shinier when you've got a couple lights. As you can see, throne, loads of archers, loads of minions, loads of fucking gold, minions absolutely everywhere. Yes, that actually does count towards your riches as far as your treasury or worth is concerned. More minions. We'll open this up here, actually. Where is it gone? There. Why is that the wrong material? Fight that one. Pit fire. More minions. All of these are archers. All of them. All facing the sides or the front door. Fucking loads of stuff here. And then, you go down. Even more minions. So that is very different. And that is what can happen. Who's fighting me? That is what can happen on an official server. But over time, over years and years and years, if people have never had their stuff blown up, it can be even more over the top. Like, massive. If you're a brand new player, you aren't going to compete with something like that. It's going to take you forever. The Blitz servers, that will never happen. Because even if they did make a base this big, it's going away. So, use it or lose it. And no one can get in here from the sides or the ceilings because it's all underground. And obviously, as you can see, gear is very different here too because I've got the resources to make it all. Lots of them. And now, I'm going to put my character where he belongs, because I don't know why he wasn't in his bed, but he wasn't. Diamond, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm almost done, dude. Time to go. I was on the Blitz server, showing it off, and now I'm on the the private Battle Pass servers for Patreon, showing off other stuff. This stuff doesn't decay, and it doesn't blow up, and if other people want to blow it up, they're more than welcome to. It's 24/7 raiding, but it's very, very unlikely that anyone's going to get in. And if they do, it doesn't really fucking matter. I welcome it. I don't care. Still waiting for people to use gods. This here is an arena champion. That is the prize for the alpha clan of the Blitz server when it finishes. So on the 1st of April, whoever dominates the server is getting that. Whether it's a solo player or a full-on clan, they'll get one for the clan. And I am going off stream. People, thank you very much for watching. I hugely appreciate support. If you are not subscribing on YouTube or following on Twitch, hit those buttons. They are free. Don't forget to use the survival link for the new YouTube channel as well. Give me a follow there. And if you want to follow on socials, put socials in the chat for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website zoneofgaming.com, Patreon, Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and merch. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for